And Reverend Al, we would love for you to tell us more about Alvin Bragg, the DA, who has been the target of death threats, the man who Republicans like Ron DeSantis are using, using old anti-Semitic tropes against his supporters, saying that he's nothing but a lackey for a Jewish international banker. The old George Soros line that all these Republicans are shamelessly using was anti-Semitic trope. Of course, Donald Trump has called him a racist against white people. And an animal. Tell us about the DA, who's now suddenly at the center of the world's attention.
Well, Alvin Bragg is a very solid family man. Sunday school teaches Sunday school at his church in Harlem, born, raised in Harlem, went to Harvard Law School. And in Harvard, they talk about how when there was a controversial black activist that was invited to speak at Harvard, it was Alvin that tried to get both sides to understand why they would bring this controversial black activist. And then not long after that, they had a white professor that had advocated things that was considered anti-black, and he wanted that guy heard. And they said, this guy's got some real kind of balance with him. That's the Alvin Bragg we know in Harlem. He comes by National Action Network all the time, even on our youth nights when I'm not there. So he's a solid guy. Well, I say that all to say, Joe, that he's not the kind of guy that would play politics. He would not indict anyone, including Donald Trump, to get political capital or to serve some political supporters. And by the way, Soros did not directly support him. He supported a group that ended up supporting Bragg. So I think that people need to remember this is the same Alvin Bragg that would not prosecute Trump a year ago and was heavily attacked by many on the left and many in the media. So he is so deliberate. He did not do it at that time, felt there was no case. So one must suspect that there are factors we don't know that made Alvin Bragg a year later take this step. And we will not know that until this indictment is unsealed and we go to trial. But Alvin is not manipulated by anybody and motivated by politics.